Hello, we're here with Saket Setia, who is the Chemical and Process Industry Lead for Tata Consulting Services, better known as TCS. Saket, can you tell us what the Chemical and Process Industry Group does for your clients in the process and chemical industries?
Sure. Let me first begin by talking about the Innovation and Transformation Group to which I belong. This group is essentially a group of people with strong industrial background, coupled with very strong IT and consulting experience. We have four verticals within the manufacturing ITG: auto industry, aerospace, chemical processing industry, and industrial machinery. And on the horizontals, which actually cover the entire value chain, we've got the new product introduction, supply chain, warranty space, manufacturing excellence, and spare part management. So essentially, it is that area that we cover for our process industry and manufacturing industry customers. What we intend, actually, the efforts are towards creating some innovative and thought leadership ideas, and creating and seeking business consulting, breakthrough business consulting ideas, including IT-enabled business solutions. So that's what the ITG group does.
Wow, that's quite a range of industries and application areas. And this idea of breakthrough is interesting, very enticing. Can you talk about a couple of examples of projects that you've done, either in a particular domain area or that was breakthrough, that you'd like to talk about?
Oh, sure. Let me give you examples from the process industry to which I belong. Our customers are looking for a lot of innovation now. In terms of not just the conventional offerings, but what more we can do. And so instead, over and above the full services play that we have of consulting, engineering services, BPO services, infrastructure, and application development work, we are looking for special areas of how to enhance those services. So let me give you an example here. And under the outsourcing side of things, we are actually doing manufacturing application support. The manufacturing IT, which you talked about yesterday in your presentation. So we are actually doing those application support for a particular customer, including historians, advanced process control, and manufacturing execution systems. We've got examples of doing life cycle assessment services for a chemical industry, the entire cradle to gate kind of thing. We are doing engineer to order for a particular consumer product, high-end, which includes solar integrated, building integrated solar cells. So there's a lot of stuff happening out there. In conventional BPO, if I may, in supply chain, we are actually doing plant planning and scheduling. That's conventionally a very manufacturing closely held a role, but we're doing this out of a BPO service. We also have a lot of application development and maintenance work in ready mix concrete, for example, the quality and conformity application. So a lot of good, interesting, innovative, cutting-edge stuff, in our opinion.
Sounds very interesting and on the leading edge. At the ARC forum here, there is a lot of discussion and some topics around mobility and social media. Can you talk about that a little bit in terms of your work at Tata TCS?
Yeah, sure. Definitely, Ralph, both strong emerging trends, really. On the mobility, for example, we're working with one of our customers in the paint industry. So it's a manufacturing app that anybody can download. It helps you visualize and select the paint, and you can actually convert it into RGB metrics, the red, green, and blue, and directly take it to manufacturing for mixing the paint that you exactly want. So one mobility app there. We are also working on mobility for maintenance and track and trace kind of environment within the plant. So we are actually, our customers are thinking through their strategy now for mobility, and we are happy to provide our inputs and our thinking to through POCs and our experiences.
Excellent. Also in the process industries, energy management is a strong and emerging trends. People are concerned about power, fuel, and things like that. Can you talk about some examples of those kinds of activities that you've done for the process industries?
Energy management, and on a broader scale, sustainability as well, including carbon footprints, including the global warming potential. We are actually helping with one of the key customers in terms of defining a global sustainability program for them, which includes an enterprise-wide sustainability reporting requirements like GRI, SARA, Title V, as well as actually doing the plant-level compliance piece. So it's a pretty large program. The program is intended to help this organization actually track their progress to their 2015 and goals beyond. I mentioned earlier as well on the life cycle assessment side. So we are doing a fair bit of cradle to gate kind of file creation, model creation for a very large chemical company. Again, to make this more transparent for their customers. So on the sustainability side.
Yeah, you mentioned business transformation. And that to me means, if I understand it right, major changes in the business processes to achieve higher efficiency or better serve customers. Can you mention one or two of those that you've been involved with for the process industries?
No, certainly. The transformation is really about looking at it not only from inside out, but also from outside in. So again, the ITG group, our group, actually embeds deep domain understanding consultants into these engagements from day one. And what we encourage the rest of the team, as well as guided by this leadership, to look at where are the improvement opportunities, not in their silos, but let me give you an example, across engagements. So one particular customer, we support their legacy systems. We are also doing their business process services. Now, while conventional improvement ideas would say, let's look at what's happening in those two engagements, but if you were to put these ideas together and get some teams to look at the collective picture, you could have some breakthrough ideas coming out of your collective analytics of their tickets. As an example, migrate this to a different platform, change that business process, automate this process. So that kind of thinking can actually lead to large-scale transformational programs.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for talking with us today at the ARC Forum. Very fascinating information about TCS. Thank you.
Thank you, Ralph.
Saket Setia of TCS, talking today about business consulting and technical services for the process industries. Thank you for watching.